2 spics, two crackers, 2 Spanish, 2 white, you know that you're in contact with them. You know that you're in contact and you're an accessory to the crime of stalking, which is a crime in every state in the United States, even the 2 floaters in Alaska and in Hawaii. So I don't want to hear this crap. Now he's all unsure of himself, and he's just going to wait for the district manager to contact us, and yada yada. I don't want to hear this crap. You have been in contact with those individuals, and the reason why my unit is on a do not renew list now, and my grandmother has been having the hardest time paying my unit for the past couple of months, is because of 2 reasons. One, because those boys from Arizona probably told you to have my things put out, because they've been harassing me for the past 5 years. Also, I do believe the fact that I filed a complaint saying that my unit was broken into, which it has been multiple times, has also perturbed them, and now they don't want to. Now they don't want to have my stuff in that unit at all. Now it's, well, now we can use the whole fact that she filed a complaint citing that the unit was broken into as a reason to have her removed, when we don't have anything on file showing that it was broken into. But that unit was broken into multiple times. It was broken into multiple times. So I don't want to hear that crap. So this is where we are. I wanted to give you a quick update. As I stated, I was in the middle of something, and again, this is big. I live in my 328i BMW. I live in my BMW, and I'm just letting you know what's going on. Now, that's part one. Part 2 was when I called the police. I was like, no way. I'm all the way in Virginia now, and I told you guys this, that I had help from my grandmother to get from Nevada to Virginia, because those boys who have been stalking me have been trying to kill me. Them, as well as Chris Brown, have been keeping me from working for the past it's been 5.5 years. It's May now. It's May 28th, 2025. Yes, they've been trying to keep me from working for the past 5.5 years. I barely got any work in Nevada. I probably had 4 employers, and I already explained why they didn't work out in one of my other videos. But I only made like $3,000 last year. So they've been trying to kill me. And I was down to my last $25 when my family sent me money. My family sent me money so I can get out of there. And now I'm here in Virginia. So that's where we are right now. So I called the police. And I've already been in contact with the FBI. Yes, I'm going to update my complaint. And all these videos and all this information about the woman, the governor in Tennessee in 2023, who spoke with those boys from Arizona, and they told the boys from Arizona who's been stalking me, told the governor, asked the governor or the former governor, I'm not sure if she's still governor there or not, it's 2025, but those boys from Arizona asked the former governor or the present governor of Tennessee in 2023, because I left Short Pump, where I worked, Short Pump, Virginia, December 30th, 2023, to head out to Nevada. I had 2 potential job opportunities, and I had a place to tentatively stay until I could get a job. The only reason why I was going to have a place to stay is if I had it confirmed that I had a job. Okay, so those boys from Arizona contacted the former governor, or the present governor of Tennessee, December 30th or 31st or January 1st of 2023, and I do believe they contacted her on the same day I left, because the people at the place where I worked in Short Pump, those disgusting little bastards, contacted those boys from Arizona. Let me say it one more time. The people where I worked in Short Pump, Virginia, contacted those boys from Arizona and told them that I was leaving work. And my manager, that bitch Johnsy, she asked me, was I leaving from work? And I was like, yeah. So they already knew, as in those boys from Arizona, knew that I was leaving from work to head out west to Nevada, where I had, again, 2 potential job opportunities in wait, because I had already applied for jobs. Okay. Now, one of them was a part-time job. The other one was a full-time job at a casino. Now, whether I would have gotten these jobs or not, I'm not sure, but I know in my bones that part-time job I would have gotten in Nevada. So at least it would have been some form of income. And there's plenty of other casinos. If I did not get that job at that one casino I applied for, please. There's plenty of casinos in Nevada I could apply to work apply for work for. So that's not even an excuse. Okay, so those boys contacted, and I told the police, and I called the police, because when I found out from my grandmother today, when I went in the house, that she told me that those boys from Arizona, not the boys from Arizona, I'm sorry, that the people at the storage unit facility told her that she could not make a payment on my account when she's been paying for it off and on for a year, pretty much. She's been paying on it. My grandmother told me that they blocked her from paying on it and said my things had to be out in 3 days. I'm not losing my goddamn things. I am not going to lose my goddamn things because 4 little faggots from Arizona have been stalking me for the last 5 and 5.5 years, and nobody has helped. The police in Phoenix, Arizona, and the police even in Tempe saw them break into my goddamn car, and the police in Phoenix already know that I've been stalked, and they've done nothing about it. I called the police in Phoenix, and I've also called the police out here in Virginia, in Henrico County. Yes, I filed a complaint. And I told them everything about school. I told them about the people at the nigger woman at DMV. I told them about the people at oh my god, I just lost my train of thought. But this is like I'm like all over the place, you guys. I'm trying to focus on this extra space, the life storage situation. But I called the police and I told them everything. I said, I am sick of this crap. I am sick of this crap. I'm being stalked. They were trying to kill me in Nevada. They've been keeping me working for the last 5 years, and I want this to stop. And I told them a bunch of other information. And I told them that if you don't believe me, I said they even got a copy of the key to my car. I said, if you don't believe me, contact the governor, the former governor, or the present governor. I'm not sure if she's still the governor or not. It's 2025 of Tennessee. And they called her, and they asked her to have the state troopers in Tennessee pull me over. I said they called Tennessee, they called Texas, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Phoenix, Arizona, Nevada. They called all those states and New Mexico and to have me pulled over. And the only state that would do it was Arkansas. And I told you guys about that situation, about the Arkansas situation. This is a bunch of bullshit. I said, if you don't believe me, contact the woman and contact the former governor of Tennessee. I said, you contact her. I said, you contact her. I said, I'm not lying. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up at all. And they have a copy of the key to my BMW on their car, on their key ring. I said, I'm sick of this shit. I'm sick of it. I said, I want these people found. I want them arrested. And then from there on, honey, everything else is going to be on me. So I'm not going to let this go. I am not going to let this go. So yes, I contacted the police. I contacted the police out here in Virginia versus talking to the police out in Phoenix. I don't want to hear that crap. I don't want to hear it. And then they're trying to have my things put out of my storage unit, the storage unit I've had for 10 years. 10 years. 10 years. I said, I don't want to hear this crap. I do not want to hear it. And this guy on the phone, Cruz, is trying to play stupid like he doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about. He knows what I'm talking about. They've been in direct communication with those 4 little gay little bastards who've been trying to gain access to my bank accounts. They have people at the banks, and I already told you, First Citizens Bank, Atlantic Union Bank over there in Willow Lawn, First Citizens Bank off of Patterson Avenue, and 3 Chop over there as well. I said, I'm sick of this crap. I am sick of it. They're trying to keep my family from supporting me, and my family should not be supporting me for any reason. I am an adult, and I can work. Between them and Chris Brown's ass, this is some bullshit. And I'm sick of it. I am sick of it. So yes, I did it. Yes, I did it. I filed a police report, and yes, I had the report number. And I also filed a police report about the theft of the things in my storage unit as well. And I did that back when I was in Nevada. I don't want to hear this crap. I do not want to hear this bullshit. These people have been trying to kill me for the past 5 years, and they have no intention of stopping. And I also told them about the freaking foreign woman at the phone company as well. I told them about her ass too. I said, my phone is literally being stalked as we speak, ma'am. I said, they have somebody at the phone company watching all of my phone calls. I said, they watch my phone calls, watch my family phone calls to see if they get phone calls from me and what number I'm calling from, so they can call people around to harass me. I said, I don't want to hear this crap. I said, you need to contact all the people I'm talking about. Everybody I've referenced in this complaint, you need to contact them, and I have more people than that. I have more people than that I can reference. Some of the people are going to deny and lie. I don't give a shit. I have the goddamn FBI, and I'm sending all this tape, all of this, I'm putting on a flash drive, and I'm sending it to the goddamn FBI. I don't want to hear this shit. All this is on tape, and I want it to be on tape, and I want to have it sent to the FBI. All these tapes, I'm sending this right back to the FBI. I've already filed a formal complaint with the FBI, and I've filed a complaint online, and I filed a formal complaint in writing to the FBI, and I'm going to send it again. I'm sending it this time with the actual videos to have expedite this whole situation, because I'm tired of this shit. I'm tired of it. I want their little faggot asses found. I want them prosecuted. Period. I've had enough of this shit. And Chris Brown's ass is next. I've had enough. I've had enough of this shit. The police in freaking Nevada know about this shit too, and their asses are also complicit. I'm sick of this shit. So this is where we are. It is, again, May 28, 2025. I'm in my family's house, but I'm not in the house. I'm still a van lifer. I'm ride or die. I'm a ride or die van lifer. So I'm still in my car, and yeah. So I'm gonna put this up online, and I'm also downloading all the stuff, and I'm sending this to the FBI. There's local FBI. There's the FBI in DC. I'm sending all the stuff out, and I'm also gonna make this shit go viral. I'm gonna have to get another way to do it, but I'm gonna make this shit go viral. I'm not playing any fucking games. I'm not playing any goddamn games. I'm sick of the goddamn bullshit. I really am. I'm sick of the goddamn bullshit, and I want this crap to stop. I want it to goddamn stop. So yeah, I'm gonna make sure that this shit gets out there, that people know, and I want the names of these little faggots, and I want them prosecuted. I don't want to hear this shit. And I'm going to call the police again. If I don't hear something by next week, I'm calling the goddamn police again. And I'm going to actually talk to a officer right here at the property, at my family's property. I'm going to call them right here, and I'm going to talk to them. And I'm going to say, contact the former governor of Tennessee, or the present governor of Tennessee. She's a female. Okay, it's a female. And you ask her if she got that phone call, and you'll know that everything I'm saying is the truth. I said the people in Arizona, at Arizona State University, know it's the truth too, and they're complicit as well, and it's a lawsuit coming for their asses as well. So I told people I was being stalked. I said, I feel like I'm being watched. There was a construction worker who also told me that my car was broken into, right in front of the Tempe police officer. In front of a Tempe police officer. Nobody did anything. I'm sick of this shit. And the Phoenix, Arizona police already know about these little bastards. They know about them, and they've not arrested them. And I'm sick of this goddamn shit. So yes, I'm taking all this shit off my computer, off my phone, off my digital camera, and I'm sending it to the goddamn FBI. And yes, right now, as I'm speaking to you right now, those little faggots have hackers. Yes, looking at my digital camera. I know you may think it's not possible, but yes, every time you record something, take a picture, and you put it online, or even if you don't, it all has data, metadata on it, and they can trace it back to the device. So I don't give a fuck if those little bastards have hackers looking at my goddamn shit at all, because those little hackers, that little bastard from gettingout.com, that asshole, his ass is going to prison too, and that's a lot more than that shit, and a lot more. And I'm sending all this shit to the goddamn police. I'm sending it to the goddamn police, and I'm sending it to the goddamn FBI. I've had enough of this goddamn shit. They've been trying to fucking kill me, to fuck with my life for the past 5.5 years. They've contacted the IRS. Yes, the IRS as well. I can go down the list, and I have it on my blog. And I told you guys, if you guys know who they are, you go to my blog. It's thebabiesnest2022.wordpress.com. The Babies, BABYS. The Babiesnest2022.wordpress.com. And you also can always check out these videos here on the YouTube channel at Straight from the Nest the number 2, straight from the S and the number 2. I don't want to hear that fucking bullshit. People want to keep trying to condone these people and uphold them in their wrongdoing. I don't want to hear that bullshit. I do not want to hear it. And I'm sending all this shit to the FBI. So yeah, I'm sending it to the FBI. I'm going to download this shit, and tomorrow it's going in the mail and it's going to the FBI. Great. Thank you for listening. As always, thank you for watching, and take care.